called to hear your voice, so your voice recording was enough. I should hang up. What am I doing? So I feel kind of dumb, but I miss you.
Call my phone. Call my phone. Girl, leave me alone. Call my phone. Stop calling my phone. Girl, leave me alone. 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 Why do you keep calling on my line? I said, why do you keep bothering me? You don't understand. I don't want to be your man. You must understand. I'm a dog with my dick in my hand, I am. Bend over, take this dick. Shut the fuck up, bitch, I am him. I don't really care, put the legs in the air. Let me hear you say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Calling on my line. You must leave me alone. Calling on my phone. Let me call you. Let me call you. Don't call me. Let me call you. I don't want to fall in love with you. No. I don't want that shit. No. I just want my dick sucked. I just want a little fuck. Bust my big nut. All on your pretty face. All on your pretty face. All on your little nose and hair. I said that I don't care. The sun is shining. The sun is shining in my eye. Calling my line, calling my line. Why do you keep calling my line? Waste my time. Why do you keep let me, girl, please stop calling.
Hi, Miss Piggy. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, Miss Viola Davis. It's so nice to meet you.
Congrats on your new show.
Oh, thank you. I gotta go. I left Kermit waiting.
Oh, I heard about you two. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fantastic. He's heartbroken, though. Still trying to get me back. So sad. Anyway, great meeting you.
Is she gone?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was so scared.
Hello, my name is alleemajor. Welcome to tonight's show. Seven Sun Entertainment is an entertainment company dedicated to providing the services needed to take your project to the next level with a certified professional ready to unleash creativity and knowledge. Seven Sun Entertainment is a trending digital media company advancing to compete in today's market. Contact Seven Sun Entertainment for all your video and audio projects. Give your dreams to the world. SevenSunEntertainment.com. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and enjoy tonight's show. Have a nice evening. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
All
Welcome to
right.
the Gag-Order.
Welcome to the Gag-Order. I would like to introduce everybody tonight. I got Jinx. I got Tatman T, Carlos Walker, and Queen. At this time, I would like to give Jinx a chance to introduce herself and give her social media up.
I don't really do social media like that. It's still not really my thing, but it's a work in progress. Um, you can find me on Instagram, Mama Bear No Care, but I don't really be on there. Um, other than that, I'm running my business out of Southeast CT, Simplicity Services. Look us up.
That's right. Working. I understand the no social media thing too. Running a business is a hard thing. Might take a little bit. Carlos, can I get you to introduce yourself and give your social media?
So my name is Carlos Walker. I am an inspirational speaker, artist, author, I guess you could say content creator, a few different things. And you can find me at Walker's underscore gallery 2 on Instagram. On let me see. TikTok, I think it's Twan666. Uh I am on Facebook, don't use it as much, but hey.
Understand, working people. Tapman T, can I get you to introduce yourself and give up your social?
What up, world? It's Tapman T. I'm everywhere as Tapman T. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, I'm there. Always, whatever. Hey, world.
Absolutely. Working man too. Tapman T must mean you do a lot of tattoos. We're gonna get to that later.
I do tattooing. I do tattooing, and
Absolutely.
I figure the name spoke for itself. You know what I'm saying? So,
I get the name, but sometimes you gotta tell them. Tell them what you do. Be happy. Let's get into it.
guys, follow me everywhere. Tapman T with two T's intact. You heard?
That's right. That's right. Queen, can I get you to introduce yourself and give your social media, please?
Hi, I'm Queen Diva. Um, my Instagram is Queen Diva Delight, which I'm barely on it because I don't know how to use it as good as Facebook. So anyway, I'm on Facebook as Debbie Peace Middleton. My business is Peace Be Still Creations.
That's right. We're all working people, and I know that some of us are even more busy. And a lot of times, when you don't deal with social media be the last thing in your mind. Your business is up front, and you got to get business done. Absolutely, I understand what time it is. You know what I mean? Well, tonight I have a special show for you guys. It's about financial wealth and literacy. Took me a little time today to put it together, but we're about to get into this lightly, and we're about to step into this and tread into these waters a little lightly. So, what I have is a couple questions up here that I would like us to go through and discuss with each other and find out a little bit more about each other. So, I want each of us to pick two of these questions that you see on the screen and tell me how you feel about the question in your own answer. So, I would like to start with Tatman T, if you don't mind. Can you pick two of these questions and give us your insight on them? Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh
Can't
oh.
hear you.
You muted yourself, T. You muted yourself. Whatever you did, you pushed the button to mute yourself.
My bad. My bad. Can y'all hear me now? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said what? Number one, what I feel I do well is run my mouth. I do like to talk a lot. My mouth makes money. Um, and my other job, you know. So I definitely do that well. I mean, obviously, I feel like I tattoo well, but I'm always a work in progress.
Mhm.
Number two, um, hmm, my favorite class or subject to study would probably be math and science. I like numbers and I like science because I like how things work together.
That's right. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I like those answers, and I like how you feel. Queen, can I get you to pick two of
Yes.
these and answer? Give me your answer on two of these questions.
Number one, what do you feel you do well? Um, get along with everybody. No, no. Psych. I like to have what do I feel I do? Make sure. that everybody's taken care of. I take care of everybody. Um, and number six uh, is that I had a, I fell down, but I got back up. I didn't stay stuck.
Yes.
That's
Amen.
good. That's good. That's good. Carlos, can I get you to answer two of these questions and pick two for yourself?
Mm, what challenges you in life?
Mm,
Being the best version of me.
mm.
Mm,
Word.
And
mm. Say
what
that.
accomplish
Say that
what
again.
accomplishment what accomplishment has hold on, what accomplishment has made you most proud? I like to say everything I've done since I've been home.
Mm. Agreed. Agreed.
That's what's up.
Agreed. Jinx, would you like to go or would you like me to go first?
I'll go. I'll go. We'll
All
save you
right.
for last, sir.
All right. All
Um,
right.
what do I like to do for fun? I like to be outside. Like not outside, because I done left the streets alone like more than 10 years ago. But out just be outside, to be outdoors, to be in the water, to just feel the sun on my face. Like just be outside. This that winter, that cold, that inside. I don't like it. I'd rather be outside doing something.
Mm.
And
Okay.
let's see, the top of my bucket list has been, and hopefully it won't be for a lot longer, but top of my bucket list is definitely a trip to Italy.
Ooh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I've been
I
wanting
like
to
it.
do that since I was a child, and I've run across a lot of people in my life that are, straight from Italy, and just the people and the food and the ambiance and the architecture out there too, man. Architecture's always been one of my things. So when I see them beautiful buildings and structures, I'm in awe of that. I gotta make it to Italy before I go. For real.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If I must tell you, mine is
Word.
Dubai. Mine is Dubai. So I get it. I get
Mm,
it. But okay. What I would pick is I would say the challenges in my life. It's probably me. The challenge in my life is myself, and I battle myself every single day and question every single move I make. Yeah, the challenge in my life is me overcoming the obstacles that's before me, um, and what I do, depending on the obstacle ahead of me. That right there is a big one for me. Uh, and let's see. I want to do something different than anybody. So let's see. I think Carlos did it, but the accomplishes that has made me proud, the accomplishments that have made me proud, is probably the fact of my grind. Since I came home, it's been straight work. School. 2 weeks after I came out of jail was college. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it hasn't stopped since then. So that right there is accomplishment that's made me proud. Um, I did this right here, and I asked these questions with you guys for us to get a little more in tune with each other, and for us to spend a little bit of time uh, explaining ourselves and getting to know ourselves a little bit too with the questions. All right. So
I
now I would
noticed
like,
I
yes.
noticed that none of us answered about role models we look up to.
Yeah, I just thought about
None,
that
I was
none of
looking
us
for
none of
one.
us
I
hit
was
that
looking for
one.
one, but I give my role models. My role models.
And I'm like,
Huh? Would you say T?
I looked at that one and I don't have role model. I mean, yeah, I mean, if anybody's my role model, it'd be y'all right here on the show. Like, I look up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all do so
Respect that.
Okay,
like-minded people.
I'm going to say that I have actually, like, there's a bunch of role models in my life that I could look up to. There's a bunch of people that I admire through history. But if I look up to anybody right now, it's businessmen. You know what I mean? Nadeek Sadella. I look up to Bill Gates. You know what I mean? These people forge what I believe is a true system. A little sprinkle of Gates with a lot of Nadella. You know what I mean? It comes into a harmony, and that right there is what it inspires me, and that right there is what motivates me. Yeah, those are my role models right now. But anyways, let's get into business. All right. So what I have here is your financial. Uh oh. Hold on. What happened? We got a
Let's
missing
see.
partner. Yeah, we got a missing partner. All right. Well, anyways, what I have here is your financial literacy and money management skills. If you guys can see the screen, I have 1 through 7 of what 13 ways to improve financial literacy. And this is in college. The first one I said in college, and it more details of, somebody, but it takes you back to the start level. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to go back to a level where you're an adult, but yet and still it's at the beginning of adultcy. You know what I mean? So to start reading financial material is a key basis on learning what economics, financial meaning, and financial wellness is. These are things that are much needed for us as people to pay attention and learn how to spend our money, because I don't believe people in our situations have learned how to properly spend our money. Am I right or wrong?
I believe you're right
Excuse
in
me,
most
beg your
cases.
pardon.
Well, I mean, people in our situations mean as though a lot of people. I put out a video the other day, and it was a shared video that somebody made, and I put the maker of the video and everything on the post. But yet and still, the post started with a mannequin running, and this mannequin was running, and you seen a stick holding a basket of money, and he was running after this money. Now this post dedicated showing people what their habits and what life has taught us to do. We chase money, and then they had it from start from a baby, him chasing money, and then he got old and died still chasing money. You see what I'm saying? There was other things where there was mannequins there, and there was this wall, and it said Fendi and all these Nike and all this shit right here, and then all these mannequins were being forced to it. They were metal, and it was like a magnet, and they were being sucked on this wall with Fendi, and it was just talking about people who's intoxicated with these things, wasting money on these type of things right here. This is what I'm trying to say, Queen. I don't mean nothing disrespectful. I ain't trying to direct in this no way. What I'm trying to do is teach, and what I'm trying to do is show people how misuse of money and how people from urban areas usually watch MTV, BET, and all of these channels that lead them to believe that they need these chains, these watches, these shoes, these clothes just to be up to par. And this is a fact. This is what people from urban and low poverty areas are taught. So we waste our money, our hard earned money, on grabbing those things, those precious items. Well, we think they're precious, but those items, and therefore it leads us to self destruct ourselves, if I must say. There's people robbing people for iPhones, Jordans, things like that. So I mean, yeah, our brains and our chemistry on spending money is fucked up, and nobody can really
Absolutely.
deny that. Am I wrong,
Absolutely.
Queen?
Once it all became about a dollar is when it changed how society ran. Like everybody back in the day used to barter and sell and trade, and people had very little money. And now the value of the dollar has technically increased,
Diminished.
but at this point is diminished. It, like he said, it doesn't. It's not as valuable as it once was, but at the same time, it's still more valuable than it ever was. And the way that we treat currency is reckless. I mean, I myself, I used to do my little retail therapy on a regular basis. I had no business spending all that money on all them clothes, and when half of them sitting in the closet, I still to this day got more clothes and shoes than I'm ever gonna wear for the rest of my life. Like it don't make no sense.
Some people would say I'm addicted to electronics. Some new come out. Listen, I'm on it. I gotta have it.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm with you, yo. Like that's a personal vice, electronic. But nah, I agree with everything that y'all saying. But as far as the first thing I want to say, it says start reading financial materials. It's two good books that I feel like are fundamental to financial literacy for a lot of people. Um, Number one, The Richest Man in Babylon by George E. Carlson. That is a great book. It's simplistic, and the rules and the morals that's taught in that book, even though they're way dated, like years, centuries, almost centuries ago, they apply to today still, like, greatly. The other one is Rich Dad Poor Dad. It took me forever to read that book. Like, as far as it, I heard of it, but I hadn't read it yet. But when I did, I couldn't put it down, and I think I read all the rest of his books as well. Um, yeah, those two books are definitely key in starting your financial literacy journey.
I agree. I agree. I have not only heard but read a lot of those books. Those books are in prisons, and let's face it, I had nothing to do but read, so I definitely upped my read game when I was in there. Uh, the next step I have is to show people that these things are not hard to find. They're free, and by Khan Academy is just one site that you can go to that is free, and you can go at your leisure of your time. And they have quizzes, they have reading material, they have all of this. There's no reason for you not to be able to find the what word am I trying to use? The inspiration behind financial empowerment. Exactly. There's no reason. And then there's others out there, and there's games that you can play to help you understand. If you don't feel like reading, then there's games that you can play that also help you with financial empowerment. Um, these things can be found, and if you Google will tell. A lot of things Google lies about, but a lot of information Google has, and that's a fact. Um,
Yeah.
I would like to go to 6 ways to improve your financial literacy. Excuse me. Now, on the short note, you can subscribe to financial newsletters, little short news scripts about what's going on in financial empowerment. You can get those, and a lot of times these magazine companies, sometimes you can get them where I know they had a place called Bargain Books when I was in prison, and Bargain Books used to offer you deals and discounts for magazines or books at discount prices, 50 cent dollar books, $3 books. They had them real cheap. Um, and yet and still, subscribing to these newsletters from sites like those, you might be able to get like an $8 subscription, which comes for the year, and you read a little bit by little bit at your leisure. I'm not See, one thing I try not to do is waste a bunch of time. I'm not telling people to go to college and try to do this the long way. What I'm trying to do is show people that there's shortcuts or YouTube universities that can show people accesses and ways to help them learn how to financially diversify themselves. Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely correct.
All right,
I
and
agree with that.
that's what I'm trying to show throughout this show. The 6 ways to improve financial literacy. Once again, is you can, if you don't like reading, listening to financial podcasts. That's an absolute way, and I know a couple that I can put people on to. Um, let's see. Use social media. Social media, once again, will lead you to those financial podcasts. Um, Reading personal finance books, like I said, once again, if you're not a reading person, use social media. Keeping a budget, it may be hard, but you have to start in baby steps. I learned that baby steps, and baby steps turn into grand steps. I learned that there was a book, right? There's a book that you can get off Amazon or other places that actually have it to where you save coins every day. You save a certain amount of change every single day, and then by the end of it, you have I don't know, it was like $500 or something like that saved, but yet still you're just saving coins as you go along, and then they have other things too. You save $1 today, you save $2 tomorrow. By the end of the day, you got 1,000. By the end of the month, you got $1,000, I believe it is. They have other ways if you people find this so hard, but yet and still they find it so easy to go to the package store or to go to the convenience store to buy a bogey or a cigarette, to buy a blunt or buy a bottle of or a beer. They find it so easy when it's convenient for them to buy those things, but yet still to save money, it's so hard. And it's mentally hard. It's not it's not physically hard. It's mentally hard. It's you having to sacrifice on days that you may not want to sacrifice. Um,
Sometimes I don't think it's not it's hard, especially if you're never used to doing it.
okay, let me hear
You got
more.
to be used to. I mean, I can relate to all of it, but then I've also had when I grew up, the way I was grown up, the way my mother taught me, it was like you can't take it with you. So my mentality was not to save. My
Mm,
mentality when I had it, I spent it. So it all depends on how you're being taught and what you're being fed. And if you
okay.
don't know, you won't understand it. So this is where you'll be. Now I'm to the point in my life I know how to save, but I still have a habit because I love to shop, which I've turned that around and switched it around. And now I don't spend because just like Jean said, yes, I have shoes on top of shoes on top of shoes on top of clothes on top of clothes on top of clothes that I done gave stuff away and still got a closet full of stuff.
Mm,
Hmm.
And I still don't wear. But at the end of the day, me, when I get my rut, I knew how to go out there and shop because that's what made me feel better.
okay.
Hmm.
Today, I stay away because I know what I'm capable of doing.
Mm,
So it all depends. I mean, now I know, yeah, but it took me a long time to get to that point to know how to budget my money, to know how to save my money. At
I
first,
knew
I
it was
spent.
gonna happen.
It was what it is.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
spent it. I made it. I spent it. Okay, and it's mine.
Mm,
I
See,
okay.
I
paid my
went through
bills.
waves.
I ain't
I
want for
went through
nothing.
waves. I
So
hear that.
it didn't matter. But if you wasn't,
Touch the screen. But I don't know why that happened. But then still, I hope you guys pardon me for that delay. And it didn't take that long to get back online, but we're back online now.
Mhm.
It's just me.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Never mind. Go ahead.
All right. Well, anyways, Queen, I'm pardon. You have to excuse that interruption. I was listening to you, and I heard you the whole time. So we were online. It wasn't like we fell offline. So everybody heard what you were saying. But at one specific time, my whole shit crashed, and I got to figure out what that is. But yet and still, it's computers. Anyways, at this time to get everything even and right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to a skit by Peaches and enjoy.
My name is Peaches. I'm from Wisconsin. My baby daddy gonna hit me up on the phone. I answer her like, who the fuck is this? I don't recognize this number. He said, look, I miss you. I want you back. This nigga make my fucking ass itch. Little ass dick. What the fuck I want you for? I cheated on you. Ha! You thought you had me, nigga? Bye. Nigga makes my fucking ass itch. Can't stand fucking niggas. Always want to hit you with the I miss you. I want you. You don't want me. You want all this fucking bread I'm making, my good ass pussy. That's what the fuck you want. Make my fucking motherfucking ass itch. Fuck you niggas.
Okay. So right now we're gonna go to the next scene, and this right here is still about financial empowerment and wealth and literacy. Hold on, up wrong screen. Excuse me. Okay, so pardon me. What in the world is going on here? I can't even do the game. All right, the game crashed when we crashed. All right, anyways, let's get back right here. I had a whole game set up. I had a whole game set up for us. Anyways, at this time, I would like for you guys to give me your thoughts on what financial wealth is.
Me
Can
not
I?
having to work the rest of my
Yeah, can
fucking
I
life.
start
How
with you,
about that?
Queen? Can I start with you, Queen? What
That's
is
what I. That's what it is.
okay? You not having to work for the rest of your life. Can you
Yeah,
tell me a
me.
little bit
I
more?
wish I hit that damn Powerball like the people out there on Bestgate had two tickets. If I had two tickets, that would have been wealth. I'm on vacation, dudes.
Okay.
I'm
All
on the
right,
next flight the fuck out of here. How about
I
that?
get it. That's what. Okay. All right, Carlos. Can you explain to me what financial wealth is?
Financial wealth. So, according to what I've been told, being rich is one generation. Being wealthy is when you go 5, 6 generations down.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, financial wealth for me would be me securing not just my life, but the lives of many others that are come after me.
Okay. Okay. Jinx, can I get your interpretation of what financial wealth is?
I mean, when I hear the word wealth in general, I think of health. So you got to put financial in there for me to even think about it having anything to do with money.
Okay.
So once you put that financial wealth on it, I just try to break it down in different little, like we talked about before, put different pockets, different categories of being the best I can be in that particular category
Mm,
with my finances. I was raised by a woman who grew up in the Great Depression. And when I was a teenager, I wasn't sacrificed. I wasn't settling for secondhand clothes and Goodwill jeans, and that wasn't okay for me, especially when I seen these other families that had it all. So I I went and got my own money. And during the time frames that I was getting my own money, I could spend it however I wanted to. So for me, financial literacy was learning how to budget myself, my bills, my life, my kids without hustle money,
mm,
with straight job money. And that was the biggest financial struggle I ever went through in my life. I mean, me and my oldest and my middle hit that real hard for a little while,
mm,
but I was able to not only go back to school part time and work full time. I had another part time job. I made it work and I hustled my ass off working legally for many, many, many years and was
strong
able to finally build
hustler.
myself to the point where I, like Debbie, I don't want to work for the rest of my life. So what's the next thing I could do is build my own business so I could have somebody else work for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
it got there, but then COVID fell off and COVID caused things to fall off. And it's like we rebuilding the business now and my man building his business at the same time. So it's just generational wealth is what it's really about. Like Lakedra said here in our chats. I can't type in them chats. We gotta fix that.
Fact, matter of fact,
Um,
huh? Here you go, right here. Here you go. There you go.
but you gotta be able to pass these things down on to your children. And it's sad because in today's day and age, we don't value the things that we used to value. Now we value the stuff that you gotta spend money on,
Mm,
and it's hard to teach these kids the right way when in regards to that. So I feel like it may just be those waves of different generations learning and handling their finances differently.
okay. Well, I add a short. I'm gonna go short because I got the game. I got the game back up. So what I'm gonna say is, I believe that financial wealth is not what you have to spend. I believe it's what you have in the bank. All right, that's what I believe. I believe financial wealth deals with the bank. It deals with how much you have saved, how much you have for the rainy day, not how much you have to splurge right that second. All right, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. I will pull up the game that I have to play. And as you see, there's
Can I
categories
go?
in this game is Jeopardy. And I am thinking of a number closest to 20 or from 1 to 20. Can anybody tell me what number I'm thinking?
7.
20.
Yo, everybody said 7. Yo,
What
that's
do you,
crazy.
all right. Well, the closest person is 20. So Carlos, the closest person is 20 because I was thinking 17. My favorite number is 7, and I thought you guys might know that. So, yeah,
No, I didn't know
I
it.
chose
I just did
17.
7.
Okay, that was a great choice because that would have been my choice had my favorite number gone. But then still, what I have here is Carlos. What I have is some categories. Can you pick a category and a dollar sign to go with it?
Let me get money for 500.
Ooh. Okay. Which of the following is a paper claim that entitles the buyer of the claim to future income from the seller?
Which of the following is a paper claim that entitles the buyer of their claim to
Took one of 500 questions. Ooh.
Which of the following is a paper claim that entitles the buyer of their claim to future income from the seller? It would be E.
He chose E, an asset. The correct answer. Does anybody have anything to say against that? Before I go? Does anybody want to question? Does anybody want to answer that?
I'm gonna go with it.
All right.
I mean, it's either E or A.
I was gonna go with D.
I
It's
said
D,
D.
financial
I was
asset.
thinking it.
Right?
I was
That
thinking
was
it.
my
Something
first.
told me it might be D. I
All
promise
right.
you something said D.
So we're gonna go clock. We're gonna go around in a circle. Jinx, you're next.
All right. I'm gonna take best investments for 5.
Best investments for 500. Oh, we're getting big questions. What's the number 3 best investment for 2024?
E.
E, corporate bonds.
B.
Does anybody have anything else they want to say?
B.
Okay, Queen says B.
Say B.
I was gonna say D too. It's gonna be A
All
or
right, so
D.
what did you say, Tat?
I said B like boy, money market.
All right. U.S. government
I said A or
I
D.
bonds. It's
You didn't say
A.
I bonds.
It's A.
I knew it.
It's A. I'm gonna take off of Jinx, Queen, and Tat. Oh, we're even. Score is 0-0, so we're even. Queen, can I get you to pick your topic?
I need 500, Alex, and money management.
Housing is one of the major retirement expenses, and it includes mortgage or rent payments, taxes, utilities, maintenance, and insurance. Which of the following situations would help decrease your housing expenses in retirement?
A.
A. She chose A. Does anybody else say anything else?
I'm going with A.
All right, well, only one person gets paid off of A. A is correct, and we're gonna bump Queen up 500. All right. Let me get Tat. You're next.
What up, yo?
Actually, Queen got that right. You know what? Queen got that right. We gonna go back to Queen. Queen, pick your next spot.
Money management 400, Alex.
Money management 400. Yeah. Tat, when you get a question right in Jeopardy, you get to go for the next one. It is essential to save money for when you stop working. But there are other ways you can boost the amount of money you have during your retirement years. What strategy can you use to increase the money you have during retirement?
A.
She chose A. Does anybody have anything else?
I'm with A.
All right. A is A. She chose A. It is A. Look at Queen. Look at Queen bumped up. Queen.
900.
Go ahead.
Let me get your
Queen
next.
at
Let me
Big
get
900.
your
time.
next one.
Let me get 300 Alex money management.
Money. We're planning for retirement. It is important to be aware of future challenges. How does life expectancy affect the amount you need to save for retirement?
Wait a minute, hold on. B.
B. You need to save more money to cover costs for a long period of time.
I'm with her.
You're with her?
I
All
agree with
right.
that, Alex.
All right. And it is B. Look
You
at
on fire.
Queen. Queen heating them up. She eating them up. Queen, next
200 Alex money
Category.
management.
200.
200.
All right. Retirement is the time in life when people stop working and need to have enough money to save to cover their expenses. Which of these is a main retirement expense? Choose one answer.
B.
B. Does anybody say anything different?
No.
All right. B is the correct answer. She is killing this topic right here. Queen, must I say you taking 100?
I taking 100 Alex.
Food is an important expense during retirement, and it includes grocery shopping, dining out, and other food-related costs. Which of the following situations would help decrease your food expenses in retirement?
Starve, lady.
B.
B, shopping for groceries in bulk. Does anybody
B is
disagree?
it? Nope.
All
Nope.
right. It is B. They ain't even challenging her on this no more. Queen, you ain't got no more money management. Where you going to now, Queen?
Money. 400.
Okay, money for 400. Ooh, which of the following best describes the difference between nominal interest rates and real interest rates? Choose one answer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to guess on this shit. Wait a minute.
All right then.
B.
She says B. Does anybody question her?
I'm going with A or either
I don't have
D.
my glasses.
Okay, which one is it, Carlos?
I'm going with
Hey,
A or
Carlos.
D.
You're going with what?
Which one?
A or D.
You can't choose two. Which one you going with?
Look, let me see. I'm going with A.
He's going with A. Nope. Okay. It's D. You had it right. Ooh.
You had it. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's the
So,
one.
Tat, your turn to pick a topic and a number.
I'm going to go with something that has 500 because everybody else has one. Let's do investment for 500.
Investment wealth for 500. All right. Financial institutions and markets are key parts of society. They play a role in helping us save interest and borrow money. What do financial markets do? Excuse me.
I go with A, yo.
He says A. offer a place for people to buy and sell stocks and bonds. Does anybody else disagree? He is correct. T. Tat.
Woo!
Next topic, Tat.
Let's keep trending then. Let's go 400, same way. Investment wealth.
What different types of investments have different levels of risk and return? And you should choose the option that best matches your goals and risk tolerant. You have $1,000 to invest. Which investment option has the lowest risk?
See, wait. Yeah, see.
He says C. Does anybody else differ? Okay. The answer is A, a money market
money
account.
market might run.
That was my second choice. I was so out.
Okay.
Like,
Carlos, it's back on you, Carlos.
Best investments for 2024, 400.
All right. What is the most risk-free asset? Your network, your mind, U.S. Treasury bill, or your time? What is the most risk-free asset?
What is the most risk-free asset? Damn. Risk-free. Oh, this is not risk-free. I want to go because I'm gonna say your mind because your time is not risk-free. Your
All
mind
right.
is
Queen, did you say your time or are you just playing?
mine.
I know you said mine, brother. I'm asking Queen. Did you say time?
Yeah, I said time.
All right, then. I believe it's the U.S. Treasury bill.
Look, I thought it was gonna be the Treasury bill because guess what? All the rest of that shit counts.
It does count. No, they're all there, but this is the only asset is the U.S. Treasury bill. The others are risk-free, yes, but an asset as far as what you can spend.
Well, to me, all the other three was assets.
I get it. I understand. Trust me. I believe with you, brother.
Nah, I got you though.
Jinx.
Your mind is depending on how you use it, yo. That's the big one.
True, your mind is the
but
biggest
it ain't
thing.
risk-free.
But yeah, I get it. Queen. Oh, not Queen. Jinx.
Jinx turn.
Yeah, Jinx. Can you pick a category and a dollar sign?
Yeah, let me get banks and institutions for 500.
I knew she was gonna do that. Financial institutions provide a variety of services to help people manage their money. Which of the following institutions are typically used for saving money or opening an account? And this is a bonus. You got to give me 2 answers, and you get double.
You got B and C.
You got B and C, a bank and a credit union.
All day.
B and C.
B and C. Jinx. Very good, Jinx.
Very
good.
Oh,
very good. All right. So, Jinx, pick your next category.
I'm going to go banks and institutions for 4.
All right. Financial institutions and markets play an important role in our economy. They help people save money, get approved for loans, and invest in business. What is the primary role of banks?
C.
C, lending money. Does anybody else disagree? All right. The answer is C, lending money. She is correct. Jinx.
Good job, Jinx.
Let me get that 300.
Financial markets are places where different types of things like stocks, bonds, and commodities are traded. Which market offers shares of different companies for trade?
Stock.
The stock market. B. Does anybody disagree?
Oh,
all right.
I'm right there
B,
with her.
The stock market. Absolutely. She's killing it. You go ahead. All right. Let's see.
You already know I'm going to.
All right. Different types of investments have different levels of risk and return. You should choose the option that best matches your goals for risk tolerance. You have 500 to invest, which is the investment option which has the lowest risk.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Huh?
I'm gonna go see.
Okay, C,
C.
government bonds. Anybody else disagree?
Nope. C is all good.
Great
I
answer,
agree.
Jinx. Great answer.
Dang it.
All right. Are you going for 100?
I think I'm gonna switch it up and go with investment wealth for 3.
Okay. You want to start investing in
Get
AI
that money.
companies. You are aware of high risk, but are more interested in the possibility of high returns. You want to find an institution that will help you make this investment. What type of financial institution can help you with this?
Brokerage firm.
She says a
D.
brokerage firm. Does
She's
anybody
right.
else disagree?
She's right.
She is right.
She's right.
Absolutely. Jinx.
Let's just go down the 300
Okay.
line. I'll take money for 300.
What are you doing for 300?
Money.
Money.
Money? Okay. Which of the following best explains why a $20 bill is money, but a share of stock is not money?
Hmm.
Mm.
You know my eyes bad too.
You need me to read it to you?
Nah, I got it.
All right.
Let's go B.
She went B. Does anybody else say anything different?
That's probably right, but I still love it the way
I
A is explained.
C, I mean, C is explained well too, and it makes sense, but
Okay, she says B. So does anybody else say anything different? I'm out. It's A.
I said I love the way A
Absolutely.
is
You did say A,
explained.
but you ain't locked that answer in, brother.
I said look. I tell you I
I
love the
said
way it's
nothing.
explained.
alright.
Ah,
It
now
explained it real well.
I have to go to Queen. Queen, can you pick a
Yes.
topic and a dollar?
300.
All right, best investments of 2024. What is the second best investment for 2024?
B.
She says B. Does anybody else say anything different?
It's between C or D.
Okay, you are correct. It is D.
Damn. I had it, then I took it back.
All right. So now I must go to Tat. Tat man.
It's me again. Yo, what up, world? I'll take investment wealth for 200, Alex.
Okay. Investments that are considered blank risk are said to have potential for moderate return.
B.
B.
Carlos, you shouldn't have gave up your answer before that, but what's your answer, Tat, before I take Carlos's answer?
I said B, moderate.
Okay, B. All right, Carlos, you said B too, and it is B. It is moderate. It's a self-explanatory answer, but most people might think low risk have a potential for moderate return.
Hell no, that's low risk.
I understand. But it's how do you perceive moderate?
Moderate is like mediocre.
And low risk is mediocre.
Yeah.
No, low risk is low.
That's true. It is. I'm a agree with that. Okay, Carlos, I believe it's on you, brother.
We going 200.
Wow.
Best investment 200.
She said, "Ain't me."
Okay. What is the safest investment with the highest return?
Whose turn was it, Jinx?
It's yours.
That's all you.
No, I thought somebody said that how. That's the reason why I asked.
Nah, it's
So
on you, brother.
Oh,
money market returns, certificate of deposits. I damn near want to go with CD again. What is the safest investment with the highest return? I think it's C. I mean B.
Okay, he says B. Does anybody else disagree?
real estate.
You know what? I think
Would you say Tat?
It is real
I
estate.
say real estate.
Okay, so
But
Tat says C,
I'm gonna stick with B.
and you
But it
said
is
B.
real
All
estate.
right, the answer is D, General. Oh shit,
I
it's real
said
estate. I thought it was U.S. government treasury
It's
bill.
C.
My bad. I forgot my own damn question. I thought it was real estate. I thought that was number
it's real
one.
estate.
Oh, that is. It's the safest. Number one. I thought I was talking about the second one. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's
call
two.
me. Yeah, real estate is the second, is the safest with the highest
Safest,
return
yeah, with the
because
highest
the
return.
price only it either stays
They
the
go
same
up.
or it goes higher. So that's the
It,
safest return.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
it can lessen, but very, very,
Tat,
very
I believe
often.
you got that. I believe you got that right, didn't you?
I got both of them right. The one before too.
Yeah, I believe you got that
Ali,
right.
take your task board down.
Take my what?
I can't see the score no more.
Take my what down?
There you go.
Yeah, you done moved it.
I'll pull that out the way.
Okay. Nothing on my screen was really in my way. It was on the internet though, on the internet side. So that's it. All right. Anyways, let's see. Tat, let's bring you up.
Money for 200.
All right, money for 200. Hold on. We just was
No.
at Carlos. It ain't on you, Tad. It's on Jinx. Nice try to jump.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, hold on, where y'all going?
Jinx, where you going?
I'm gonna go money 200.
Money 200. Eliza buried money in the backyard to use in an emergency. Which of these three functions of money is described here? You only need one.
What?
Yeah, she uses three functions by burying her money in the backyard to use in an emergency. And one of these answers describes all three.
Mm-hmm.
B.
You said what?
B.
Okay. Anybody else disagree?
Mm-mm.
That's a great
Yeah, I was gonna
answer,
say
Jinx.
too.
It's a great answer, Jinx. Great answer. I see you working, Jinx. I see you. Jinx.
Yeah. Let's go banks and institution 100.
All right. Financial institutions provide a variety of services to help people manage their money. Which financial institutions help people with investment planning?
What the answers are?
It's self-explanatory. This is self-explanatory right here. Which financial
Investment
institutions
company.
help people with investment planning?
Investment brokers.
Brokerage firms, absolutely. Financial advisors. You could have gave me either or, and that would have been good enough ones.
Yeah.
Financial
That's
advisors
me, y'all.
or brokerage funds. That's all. Those right there. Those right there. That question didn't come with the A, B, or C.
I was
Okay.
thinking financial advisors, but I'm like, that's not an establishment.
Yep, that's true. That is true. Jinx, where you going now?
Wealth.
Investment wealth. Diversification is often seen as one of the most important strategies for investors. Why is it important to diversify your investments?
To reduce the risk. B.
Yes. All right.
Yep.
There you go. That is correct. I'm just gonna go ahead. That is correct. T confirmed it when he said, "Yup, he knew it." Jinx.
We going money for 100.
Money for 100. Is she unstoppable? Diversification is often seen as one of the most important strategies for investors. What is the most primary reason to diversify your investment portfolio?
A. Same.
I agree.
Okay. To lower risk and increase the return of your investments. It is A, and she's killing. Oh my gosh. Best investments. What is the number one best investment for 2024?
Keep your mouth shut. Nope, that's the Gag-Order.
Fact.
This investment for 24. I'm gonna go with CDs.
CDs has low,
I'm
high
gonna say
yield, high yield savings accounts. And I want you guys to read this. High yield saving accounts reward you in a higher interest rate than the traditional savings account, making your money grow faster as it sits in your account.
those are becoming more and more common.
Absolutely. These are becoming more and more prevalent. CD accounts, I agree with you, Jinx. There are a way, but those are more low risk investments. They're going to get you a little bit of money, but they do get you money. It depends on how you invest it. Because
But
if you grab,
the high yield savings, there's really not that much
There's no
risk
risk
other
at all.
than sacrificing not being able to touch your dollars for a minute so that
yeah,
you
that's
can
right.
gain that interest.
That's right. And that makes it the number
Little like
one is because you're risking damn near nothing, but you have a high yield coming back off you. You know, your money's sitting there. That's all it's doing is sitting there.
Sure does.
Yes, absolutely. Just like
How
your
much
CD account. CD
compound.
accounts are good, but you have to multiply your CD accounts. Meaning as though you have to get 3, 4, or 5. And then you have to separate the years. Once you start separating the years and you go 5, maybe a 3 and a 1, then once that 1 comes back, you re-kick that money back.
Yeah,
And
right
then
back
you
in there.
put
Yeah.
another one in. But then that 5-year one that you put in is getting the highest yield. You know what I mean? It's sitting there for 5 years. You can't touch it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, CD accounts you can play with. True, but they're low. They're low investments. All right, they're low
I
yield
think
investments.
whatchamacallit, you can go 6 months to a year or 5 years is different
I think you can
ranges
go
on it.
10. I think you can go 10 or 8. I think that's the longest you could go is 10 or 8.
Now I'm talking about the lowest on a high yield.
Oh, on the high yield, the lowest you can go, I think they have year. I think they have a year.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah, I
it
think they
might be
have 1
6
year.
months though.
Yeah, maybe. That part I'm not going to answer because I
But it
don't know.
depends on how much bread you putting in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no time limit on the interest incurred in the high yielding. It's just a matter of how much you got in there. Most banks require that you have I believe it's 10,000.
Yeah, 25. I think it's 25,000. Yeah.
I got a credit union over here that do
Okay.
10.
Okay. That's good
Yeah.
then. Yeah, I don't deal with credit unions, so I think it's
I thought it was
25.
lower than that because I think I seen what was it, Burke and Herbert at one time. I think they had like $1,000 was the least.
Okay.
It may be, and they may call it a high yielding interest, but you gotta double check them rates.
It's because of how long
They
they
basing those
but they was gonna hold it
that
for
you
like
Mm.
10 is like anywhere between 6 months and a year.
Okay.
I know what
right.
you're talking about.
Understandable.
I can't think of the terminology for it right now.
But these
I know
things
what
are
you're talking
people.
about.
These things. This is what people need to think about when it comes time to investing money, or when it comes time to thinking about where to put their money. See, there's things that we don't learn about. Like, not too many people learn about high yield accounts. You know, have you learned about those, T or Jinx or Carlos?
I
Or
mean,
Queen?
I have, but
A little bit.
I'm 4 decades in now, and I wish I would have learned about this 2 decades ago. You know what I'm saying? Like that. The key to it is starting young.
Yeah,
The younger you
that's right.
start,
That's right.
the better your chances are for retirement. I mean, my other job besides being that man T is I'm an insurance agent. So I deal with this type of thing every day. You think I know more of these answers, but nah. But yeah, the key is starting young. I wish I'd have known this 2 decades ago, for real.
Absolutely.
It is. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, if I had known all of the investment strategies when I was hustling that I know now, I would be one rich person.
Word.
That's
Absolutely.
what
One
I
rich
was about to
person.
say. The younger you are, the more riskier you can take. You can take risks.
That's right.
The older you get, you get scared of your money, and you be like, "Oh shit, man, I need this change."
Absolutely.
You don't come and deal when you come.
Absolutely. At this time, we're gonna take a quick little break.
You know what? I was just in Walmart the other day. The cashier had the nerve to look at me funny. I'm like, bitch, I just stood in line for a whole fucking hour for one thing. Makes my ass itch. What will Wendy Williams do? Smoke it? This little badass kid in my neighborhood had the nerve to come over to me smelling like shit. I told him go get his pops. His pops smell like shit too. Makes my whole fucking ass itch. I'm Peaches from Wisconsin. I don't care if you don't like Wisconsin. That cuts the cheese.
All right. Well, at this time, I would like to reflect on our show. I would like to reflect and ask everybody if they enjoyed tonight's show or learned anything from tonight's show and what they learned from tonight's show. So, can I start with Tatman T? Can I get you to talk about tonight's show a little bit?
Yes, first and foremost, I definitely enjoyed tonight's show. Financial literacy has been like the top of my interest category over the past couple of years. Like you said, from all the things that you had up there, like I do the podcast, I read the books, I'm in the stock market, and a lot more as I go. And like I said, I'm an insurance agent, so you know a lot of this stuff is like I said, I wish I knew it when I was younger. And yeah, I learned some things. The number 2 and number 3 best investments. Yeah, I didn't know that. I learned some things.
Good.
But yeah, tonight's show was a hint. I love it. Good job.
Good. Thank you. We did a good job. We did this. Queen, can I get you to can I ask you how tonight's show was and if you learned anything from tonight's show, please? Queen, are you frozen? Okay, I think Queen's frozen. I don't know what's going on. Carlos just dropped. Queen's frozen. Jinx, are you frozen? Jinx, can I get you to talk about tonight's show? Can I get you to talk a little bit about tonight's show?
I think that we touched on some things that everybody needs to know about, and really like it's not always easy admitting where we go wrong or where we lack knowledge, and the only thing we can do is really try to do better in every way we can. And if you want to be able to live comfortably when you're older, and you want to be able to retire, not have to work for the rest of your life, then you got to be able to know these things and know how to maneuver them, and how to plan and put things in perspective in your life to make it all work out. It's a lot of people out there who more concerned about spending money to look a certain way than saving money to live a certain way, and that's a problem in our society for real.
Dope.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Very dope. Very poised. I like it a lot. Tonight's show was great. I enjoyed it. It took me a long time to get this together, but I love how it came together and came apart. You know, I feel like I did introduce people to some new words and new ideas and new understanding of what is the start of the thought process to financial empowerment. And I think we did a good job. I think we did a real good job. T, Jinx, Queen, Carlos, yo, I salute y'all. Thank y'all, man. Tonight was a great night. And we gonna kick this out of here. We gonna kick this out of here a good way. You know what I mean? And you know I can't go nowhere without myself, man. So
my name's Russell. And I'm inside right now because the sun's too damn bright. Birds chirping, always sound like a damn choir. And this damn tail feel like a BBL. Shit just need cushion. Tea ain't sweet enough. Neighbors always chatting. And this damn squirrel bitch keep eyeing my nuts. I would give her some if she ain't look like Steve Harvey. Show you right. Ain't shit right in this world. My sexy ass. Ain't that right?